I am actually doing quite a few nights away from home this week. In total, I'm doing 4 nights away. So that's 4 different hotels. And this is the first. I'm currently in Stourport-on-Severn, which is not far from Kidderminster in Worcestershire. Hi, it's Craig. Welcome back to Craig's Live and welcome to Stourport Manor Hotel, which is not far from Kidderminster in Worcestershire, which for those of you who are not sure, it's just a little bit south and west of Birmingham. So yes, this is the place where Worcestershire sauce comes from. Try saying that when you've had a few. And I'm going to be doing a few hotel reviews this week because I've got a few nights away in different hotels. So this is the first of 4. So let's have a little look and see what we think. And here's the view we see as soon as we walk into the room. So it's a pretty average size room. This is a standard room. It has cost me £89 for the night, and on the face of it, as you walk in, it doesn't look too bad at all. If I look immediately to the left, we've got a hanging area there with an ironing board and an iron down at the bottom and a luggage rack. And up at the top there are a couple of spare pillows along with a spare towel on the luggage rack. I've just zoomed out a little bit. So here on the left we have a chair and a table, just a single chair. And we've got a pretty decent size TV on the wall here. Tea and coffee making facilities with Biscoff caramelized biscuits, some of my favorites. Nice big dressing table area. And if we just look to the right, we've got a nice big bed. Only single pillows. Some people like 2 pillows. I'm fine with 1, but some of us do like 2, so that's what you've got your spare. You can see at the bottom it is actually 2 singles actually pushed together. And I like I kind of like the back wallpaper. I like the effect of that. Looks quite nice. There are no plug sockets next to the bed, so I'm having to rely on the ones on the dressing table area. I haven't tried the bed yet, so I've no idea what it's like. Doesn't feel too bad actually. And while we're here, let's just have a quick look at the view out of the window. And basically we've just got a very large car park. Car coming in there, and I had a bus actually over there. It's interesting. Let's just spin back, have another look at the room. Not too bad, pretty standard room, what you would expect for a standard room. I don't think there's anything wrong with that on the face of it. Let's go have a little look in the bathroom. So straight in front of you in the bathroom, toilet, basin across to the right there. We've got hand soap there. And if we look to the left, we've got a bath with a shower over it, and we've got a combined hair and body wash here, and we've got a thick shower curtain. Now on the face of it, it does look relatively clean, but I can't quite tell in this light, but there is a little bit of a strange fusty smell coming from it, so I don't think that is particularly the cleanest, which is a little bit disappointing. I'm not a fan of curtains anyway, but now that I've just moved it, I'm getting this smell. I don't think it's particularly clean. It really could do with taking down and bleach washing, I would say. So what else has this hotel got going for it? Well, they do a lot of weddings here. Stourport-on-Severn is just a small village, so there's just countryside around it. So I can imagine this would be quite a nice spot for weddings. And if you're wanting a pretty standard room, then that's what you've got here. There's also a pool and a leisure complex, bar and a restaurant. I haven't seen them yet. But they look quite nice. I don't know what the food offering is going to be like. I may eat here tonight. I may not. Depends how I feel. So this particular hotel, as I say, has cost me £89 for 1 night. Today, just for reference, is the 7th of October 2024. Breakfast is extra, as far as I'm aware. It's not included in the rate that I booked it for. It's probably about £11–12 per person, which I don't think is fair, because personally I may only have a couple of slices of toast and a cup of coffee, and I'm not paying that much for that. But the option is there. I don't know much about the area. I don't know what there is around here. I'm only here for work, so I didn't actually look into that too much to see what is around here. But now I am faced with the usual two questions. One, would I stay here again? And second, what score am I going to give this, 1 being the worst and 5 being the best? I think I probably would stay here again. Looking at some of the other pictures that are on the hotels.com booking site, some of the other rooms are very, very nice. There is an older part of the building, which would be the original manor, and an extension, which is where I am now, which is the main hotel, which looks very 1980s. As you're walking down the corridor towards rooms, it's all brick effect, which is quite an 80s thing, which does actually make the corridor seem quite dark. But I kind of like the effect, but if just could do it as being a little bit lighter, I would say. So I probably would stay here again. As far as this particular room is concerned, I can't say I particularly fault it, although I don't like the fact that I've got a bit of a smelly shower curtain in there. And for that, unfortunately, has tainted this experience a little bit. And as I've always said, my views are mine, and based on my personal experiences, you may stay here and have a completely different experience. But for me, this is a 3. So it has got a lot going for it. There is a lot of wear and tear with dated furniture and a few dated looks within the rooms, but I'm sure the public areas, according to the pictures, just look absolutely amazing. You could have a nice wedding here if that's what you wanted, or functions, or all sorts of things. So for the rooms, they're pretty basic, they're pretty standard, what I would expect. But for me, this is a 3. So this is Stourport Manor, just outside of Kidderminster here in Worcestershire. So there you are, that's the first of 4 for this week, and I will be back with more, so stay tuned and look out for them, and I'll look forward to seeing you again right here on Craig's Life. Bye.